Good afternoon. It's Thursday, September the 15th of 2022. I want to invite us all to take a long, slow, deep breath in and let it out. To come back into our body, maybe out of the chatter of our mind, and to allow our eyes to look and see everything from here to the far horizon. And then in your imagination, see if you can recall the very first image of the Earth from space that you ever saw. If you are like I am, the wonder of that moment, the unity of it, the wholeness, that somehow in seeing that image of this entire world as one was an invitation to understand that there are so many artificial borders, boundaries, limits that we have superimposed upon this beautiful creation. And that we are free in our minds, in our imaginations, in our way of perceiving to let those go. Recently, in sending healing energy, sending energy for every living being to use for their highest benefit, energy that has clarity and healing, a sense of worthiness, of light, of wholeness. I have begun to envision myself not looking at creating this kind of gift that's part of the energy from the heart of the earth, from the heart of the Sonoran Desert, energy from the light that is from above, that is that sacred light that is shining in and through all of life, and the universal life force that fills the cosmos, coming together and creating this kind of globe of light to share. And now, instead of thinking in terms of that going to a particular situation, a particular group of people, a particular country, a particular crisis, I've begun to envision myself standing on a mountainside and looking across to the very next set of mountains, or to the coastline, or to whatever the next absolutely natural break in the horizon might be. And understanding that I don't want to be sending blessing to people by their nationality, by their political view, by their age, or their gender preference, or their economic standing. I want to be able to offer that as gift among all who are sending blessing into various settings, various places in the world, that it might be a gift that is for everyone. That anyone who is ready, anyone who is seeking help, any creature who is open to the energy of it will receive blessing from it. There is no distinction. The old biblical saying, God causes the rain to fall and the sun to shine on the just and on the unjust. There is light and love and life force energy that is for every living being. So now, as I think about places that are experiencing crisis, I think not about Russia and Ukraine, but of standing on the Ural Mountains, looking over at the Carpathians, knowing that there are many, many, many people sending blessing into that whole regional bowl between those mountain ranges and offering it to everybody. I think about standing at the Khyber Pass, looking into Pakistan as it begins to try to heal from the massive floods. And not only the human beings, but the creatures and the plants and all of the life there. And letting that blessing just be for everyone, every living expression throughout that whole area. It gets me in touch with the invitation to love unconditionally, to let the sense of sending energy that is just going to serve each person as they wanted to, when they needed to, so that it honors their autonomy completely, as well as honoring the autonomy of all of the other creatures in that area. And letting that which created us all, that life flow of which we all are a part, to bring the healing, to bring the transformation, to bring the enlightenment, to bring the wisdom and the clarity about how to adjust and adapt to the changing world. So when you feel like you're getting tight and constricted and confused because there are so many needs in so many places, and there's just no way of knowing how to respond to it all, I invite you to step back. What's your nearest mountain range? What's your nearest coast? Where is the place that you can envision yourself having a view over to the next geographical boundary? For me, I envision standing on the eastern slope of the Tucson Mountains, looking over at the Santa Ritas. And knowing that right here in this area, there are people who are going through challenges, crises, transformations in their lives, joy, excitement, mourning and grief, and letting go of life. And just letting my desire for them to know love and light and grace to flow into that space. So I invite you to think of your own mountainside, your own coastline, and just let the love that is naturally part of your being flow. It will make you feel lighter. It will make you feel more spacious. Enjoy. I'll talk to you again soon.